Good morning, everyone. So today, it's like the first day I'm not doing an advent calendar video or making it. I'm doing it, releasing them every day, but been plugging away at that. So I do have some things. One thing just arrived and I was like, oh, I never showed you the stuff I got at Dollar Tree the other day. So today I'll show you some items from Dollar Tree, an Griffin auto ship. And then after I did my souvenir haul for Sedona, I was like, that's weird. I don't remember seeing my candles. I remember we had gone to the candle shop I always love. There's a Candle Magic and that one is gone. That's the one we usually stop in at. But Sedona Candle Company is another one. They were like across the street from each other. And then I started freaking out because I'm like, are they in the car? We've been here for like a week. I hope they didn't melt, this and this. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing them like at all, like putting them away because I put all the, when we were leaving the hotel, I was putting everything in the same bag. Yeah. Well, let me just say real quick, if I link the Dollar Tree items, those would be affiliate links, which means I make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I don't think the Anna Griffin item is available yet, but maybe the first iteration. It's the molded flowers. I think it's the last one. I think they only had 2 or 3 auto ships. Maybe 2. I can't remember. But anyway, so I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what? I think Dorian was carrying it. And he's like, oh, don't put it on me. I'm like, well, I don't remember having it because I did go shopping while we were waiting for our food. And when I came back with a different bag, I had that bag. So I'm like, I think I remember him carrying it because it was kind of not heavy, but just, whatever. He wanted to be gentlemanly like he is. And I think he left it sitting next to him or something. So then I'm freaking out. I had to call the restaurant, and they knew exactly what I was talking about as soon as I called. They're like, oh, yeah. The candles, yes, so this and this. They're in my manager's office. Let me just check. And then, 2 seconds later, literally, I guess took phone with them. They're like, yeah, they're right here. You want me to hold them? I was like, well, I won't be back through until, maybe November if we're lucky, because we're thinking about going to the Grand Canyon, but I will definitely pull off over in Sedona if I have to, So, long story short, I talked to that person, and then they're like, oh, yeah, no, we'll just, I said, I hate to ask you this, and I would never ask anybody to, can you walk it over to this, because, literally, you can see the candle place from the restaurant. It's like right across the street. It's a busy street, but it's like they have a crosswalk right there, in fact. I don't see why we can't do that. And then, they never called me back. Well, actually, I didn't give them my phone number. I called the candle company and they hadn't received it yet, so I'm like, so I left them alone because I'm like, they know what they're doing, and maybe actually they can't just walk it over there because what if something happens to them and now it's the company's, I don't know what people think, So I waited until 6 or 7 hours later, and I give a call again, and then the person answers the phone's like, oh yeah, no, there was a different person. He's like, yeah, he didn't speak to me, but I know exactly what you're talking about. He's like, I want to say my manager took it over. He's like, was it in a white bag and this and this? I'm like, yeah, it's like a paper. He's like, yeah, because I saw them leave, and it looked like they were going to walk across the street. And I'm like, okay. He's all, so I think that's where they took it. I was like, okay, cool. So then, I called back the candle company, and they're like, yep, we have them right here, and they'll ship them to me. But they weren't going to ship yet because they could melt, right? So they had to hold on to them until it started cooling off. And so that was scary too. But, I had to pay $20 in shipping. But I'd rather have them and not have to pull over there if we end up not going back to Arizona, So, yay, they came in and they arrived and everybody was really great. So it was Don Diego restaurant, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. They held on to them and then they helped me out. Because this is a week later, when I realized I didn't have them, over a week later. And then the candle company, obviously, for sending them out. But this is the one Dorian chose. And these are really cool because I don't think I can... let me turn off this light. I don't think that's going to help. And I only have a lighter. When you light them... Oh, you know what? Let me get my phone. My phone should do it. I'll be right back. Well, it's pretty dark. It's daytime. It's very early morning. But anyway, when you put the light, look at that. So all around the store, they have hundreds of candles. And they'll work on them. They just dip them a million times so they can carve away and have all these cool colors. They had one with this guy's kind of Cocopelli-ish, but it's like a little horse, no? Cocopelli's not... I don't think he's a horse. But anyway, I've never seen that depiction. They just have these pendant lights all throughout, so you just kind of put up to the light to see what it would look like. And of course, you don't want to ever really burn that down. Let me get the next one, then I'll show you what the next one looks like. That way I don't have to turn the lights on, back off, and all that. But really, really nice people to help me out there. And there you go. This is the one Miranda chose, which is very Hawaii. And, obviously they have all these different styles. I would love something that's more Arizona. Usually we each get one. And I was like, I still have 3 for myself from the last time. Miranda does 2 from the last times we've been. So I didn't need another candle. But look how cute, right? I mean, just adorable. Let me turn the light back on. So that's what it looks like during the daytime. And basically what you want to do is go ahead and light it and let it burn down enough that you can put a tea light in there and then light the tea light, or have a battery operated tea light. You just want the light to go down there because if you keep burning, obviously it's going to cave in at some point. But it does a really good job of melting down, just straight down, down, down. And then you just put your little tea light. So yeah, I haven't had issues with that with any of them, but that's what they look like without, you know, the light or whatever. So yeah, so I was really happy about that. And told Dorian he owes me $20, and he's like, I don't think I was holding it. And I'm like, I think you were. Anyway, I'm joking. But yeah. All right. Let's grab the stuff from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so the other day I did a tutorial with, actually I have it as decor, so I don't have it here to show you, but with spellbinders for their Fergus character, and I made the little witch hat instead, and I put it on top of these guys. So they have these at the Dollar Tree, super cute. I think the other one is purple, and then in brown, which is cute. I hadn't seen these last year, so I assume they're new for this year. I don't know. These guys that are just really cute. I mean, you can have that on your desk with a little candy, right? So the pumpkin shape, and these were still $1.50, whatever it is at Dollar Tree right now. I think $1.50. I don't know. And then this guy is smaller than the pumpkin, so it holds less, I think, but very cute. A little brain on the lid. I mean, that's a cute detail, right? They had it in the black color also, and we're smoky gray. And then I got 2 of these guys for the kids, and I always include my son's girlfriend as the kids. So there's one for her. I'll fill those up. These guys, I was like, am I really going to use these? I might figure something out, but look how cool with the little poison. Cute. They're like little beakers and, I don't know, lab kind of equipment. What else did I get? Oh, some cute erasers. Again, that red sticker of death. No, I'm just kidding. Whenever they put that, either that means it's the price of the thing or they're trying to cover the old price. But either way, look how cute these are. Super adorable. Oh, they didn't have... I was going to say, I'm blanking out. Hello, it says glue sticks. They didn't have the small glue sticks, and they're still out of stock with them. But I went ahead and picked up a couple of the larger ones, because I do have the glue gun that takes the larger ones. Oh, acetone. I tell you guys, I always get 100% acetone. I used to always buy it at Sally Beauty, because that's like the only place you can find it. You can find it now at Walmart, everywhere. Everyone has it. Especially since like people started selling gel polish, and Walmart was also selling gel polish. Like, you need this stuff. But at the Dollar Tree, I mean, this is still a good price for, you know, this. So I always buy 2 at a time, because I think even for the big one from like Sally Beauty, they want, well, it used to be, I don't know what it is now, but like $5 or $6. So that's not bad. And then they have these cute candles. I don't think I posted my video of going there, so maybe I'll post that at some point. Maybe I'll post it before this video. I went last week or whenever it was. This one smells really nice. Honeycrisp cider. They have a few different ones. I don't believe these are the $5 items, I think. Yeah. Because I was like, okay. I think even the video, I was like, it's a little expensive. But then I was like, it's actually pretty cute. And that's about what you'd pay at, like, let's say, what's that place called? Michael's. So there you go. And then the other set of erasers that are very cute. Really fun. And then I guess that's it. Oh, I did grab a bag of candy because a lot of times I make videos for like little candies and things, so I wanted to have samples of candy. So I have this, and I have like little hard candies. Oh, by the way, those bracelets and things I showed last time that I put in this bottle, Miranda's like, these are really hard. They're like so hard. Usually they kind of fall apart like Smarties and stuff, but they are not like that. So just know that maybe they're not the best. Okay, let me get the not Joann's. Oh, Joann's. The Anna Griffin set. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, so this is weird. I don't know why I thought that the Anna Griffin set had been delivered, but it is not. So, but it's gonna be here today. So I'm just gonna hold on to this video, which is a kind of a bummer. Well, actually, we'll see. Maybe I can get a second in with the kids and I can record that real quick. This is something from Barnes Noble. I don't know how to open this. Like, where do they... This is very weird. Guess we open it from the top. I did buy a couple books, but this little Scrabble set, I just love. We love Scrabble, and I love having cute games like in the RV, and I think this guy will do it. Look how cute and how pretty this is. So they had it in the store, but the store, I guess it had gotten dented, and so I was like, no, I'm not buying that. And so I went ahead and ordered it online, so I can link this one for you guys too. It might be embedded in the video there. But I love the weight. It's very cute. I did hear from somebody that it's kind of difficult to put away because I guess, I don't know if you have to pick these out to put them away and they all fit in there, or if you have to leave them flat, and they're magnetized, so that's why you can open and close it. Something about the putting away of it, but I was like, that's fine, I'll deal with it. All right, that's it. The other books that I ordered haven't come in, but I will be right back. I guess I can show you the other magazines I did pick up when I was at Barnes & Noble. Again, I made a video of that and I probably didn't post it either. I'm telling you guys, I don't know why. The day gets away from me and I just don't even post little shorts videos. But fall recipes, Martha Stewart. I haven't bought a Martha Stewart magazine in a very long time. And so a lot of things in here sounded really yummy. So I was like, yes, gotta try that out. I still make her 5-ingredient roasted chicken. It's so easy, and it's not really 5-ingredient, but it was from an old, I think you can still look it up if you say, like, I don't even think you should call it 5-ingredient, just Martha Stewart roasted chicken with carrots and cauliflower. So basically as many carrots as you want cut up, cauliflower, cut it up. Your chicken legs. So drumsticks is what I use, but I think you can use thighs, like a whole thigh or whatever. And then it's a mix of salt and pepper and cumin or coriander, whichever one. I mean, they're kind of different, but and then one other thing, I can't remember what the other spice is. You would think you'd want to know that. But it's kind of a Mediterranean kind of taste, but not really. I mean, it's really simple. And then you just sprinkle that all over everything and bake it. Like 375, 400, whatever it is, for like almost an hour. And then you have all your veggies and the thing, and it's good. You take the chicken off, and then you just put some lemon on the veggies and kind of mix it up because it gets all that juice that was, coming down from the chicken. Because you just lay it out and then you put the chicken on top. But yeah, look it up. Martha Stewart roasted chicken with carrots and cauliflower. Why can't I remember the other ingredient? Anyway, fall treats. And Delicious is a really great magazine, and we have our queen Joanna Gaines on there, so there you go. This had a lot of nice recipes in it. And then I grabbed a couple crochet books. I noticed a lot of the scrapbook, but like the craft magazines weren't really showing up with the stuff they come with, and I don't know if that's a tariff related thing or they're just like, oh, or just send the paper. I don't know, but usually every magazine comes with something, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting. This one came with a little Moomin crochet hook. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, and then a cute little stitch, I wouldn't say counter, but like stitch marker, some Moomin patterns, and it just looked cute. And then again, for me, it's the extras. Like, I don't, obviously this is just a pink cute crochet hook, and then a lot of stitch markers. But the Alice in Wonderland crochet patterns, I was like, that is so cute. So those are the ones I grabbed, and hopefully I'll learn something. And there you go. All right, I'll be back. Again, that was all Barnes & Noble. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you that one little Hello Kitty item. We ended up going back to Barnes & Noble over the weekend. It is a full 4 days later than when I said, oh, let me go grab the Anna Griffin auto ship. I don't know what happened with the tracking. I think what happens is it was tracking to like the post office, but then it was delivered by UPS or something, so it looked like it was going to be delivered, but it really wasn't. I don't even know. But 4 days later, whole 4 days later, here we are. How cute is this, the little Yahtzee? Oh my gosh. And they had two different styles. And we went with the classic, but the other one was super cute too. And I love collecting Yahtzees, so I just wanted to show you that. And look at the little pads and everything. I did have some video Miranda and I were playing, but she won. All right, she won. She beat me by like 50 points. So, all right, so let's look at this Anna Griffin thing. I will say, in the meantime, on HSN, they've launched most of what Diamond Press is bringing to HSN this time around for the craft day, which is October 7th. And I also was delivered, well, I don't have anything for that, to be honest. I don't know what happened there. And they're looking into it because it's already Tuesday. And it's next Tuesday and I don't have anything. So hopefully I'll have videos for you guys. And then LGS Creative sent me their items, but the LGS Creative items are not released on HSN yet. So whatever is released, I will link it, again, possibly embedded here with YouTube and HSN. That's kind of how it is. It's like in the video, you have to click on Shop Products, or at the very top of the description box, if you expand that, you'll see a list of items there. And again, the pricing is exactly the same if you went over there without my link. And if you have coupons, you can still use your coupons. And if it's on sale, it'll still be on sale. All that stuff is exactly the same. I will say there's some Anna Griffin things that I've already ordered because I want to have them. So obviously there's shipping involved with that stuff, but I don't mind picking up a few items just to have them ready. And that also means I should do a live video on the 7th. I love doing live videos, so I'll consider that, especially having a tight time frame. If DollarTree ends up sending me the different items, it's going to be really tight, so maybe we do some live crafting. I don't know. So let's check this out. Yeah, so this, I don't think this is the last iteration, is it? I thought there was one that was just leaves, but you know what? Maybe not. So molded flowers, stamps and dies. This one's called Posies, and I like what they did here. This is very pretty. Of course, I'll do a whole tutorial. And so some are concave, some are done the other way. And yeah, okay. Are my eyes deceiving me? It's one set. I always thought the other ones did 2 different flowers, no? That's probably what it is. So this one, don't they look the same? Yeah, so I think it's just one. Well, this is Rose Style 1, Rose Style 2. Huh, okay, they're just very similar, I guess. Yeah, because this one has like the 5 petals, this one has 4. Okay, that's what it is. So you have the dies. You have your acrylic stamps. You have the stamping, the stamp block, which is actually pretty nice. I know a lot of times these look like the kind you get in the dollar section, but those are usually a little bit smaller. And then you can barely hold on to them. But this one is a nice thickness, you know, nice, yeah, width there, so you can hold on to that. And then these are the flowers. Yeah, so they're just very similar. And then these are the papers that came along this time. So let's see these real quick. They are double-sided. It looks like the ombres are on this side. I like the colors that they're using here. This one's just like a kind of yellowish off-white color. The pink on the back, and this one, are these the same? If these are different, you'd surprise me. I think they're slightly different. Yeah, this one's more pinky red, maybe. There you go. And just the pink, the light pink on the back. This is more of a little bit purpley ombre with just kind of a grayish white in the back. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the next one. There you go. This one, again, it's like a gray, sagey kind of color. And then a very light purple ombre. Lavender. And then this one, I think this one's ombre too. It's hard to tell because it's so light, but it seems like it gets lighter down this other side. Hope you can see that. And then it's that minty, very light minty color on the backside. Okay, guys, so I think that's all the info I meant to give you or to say, because now that the DollarTree items are there, so funny. I was just like, did they send me stuff? Because a lot of times if they send me items, they send it way ahead of time, and it might be a big box or whatever, so I put it like in the garage until it gets closer to the time. So I thought maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they did. Let me go look, but no. The last thing they sent me were the items for the releases they did on DollarTree. And especially considering the items that he said I should have received, I'm like, oh no, that would have been a big box, and no, I don't have it. So, okay, we will see, and wish me luck, because, yeah, it's going to be really tight getting those done. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Again, I'll link the items that are currently available, and then some of the items that I picked up that are Anna Griffin that are already available, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.